Give them the guidance control of the missiles, Mr. Secretary. I vouch for James Holden. We can trust him.
A lot of tension.
Very much so.
They need to hurry, though.
Miller!
Hey, trying to blow my eardrums.
Listen, you need to move your ass in there. Earth's missiles are headed for Eros, and we're painting the bullseye. Don't put us in the really awkward position of having to blow you up.
I'm starting to think Eros doesn't like being followed or having things pointed at it. Do not lose visual!
We are already burning hot as it is. All right, Haas. Eros is moving away. You gotta call it. Chase or cut bait.
Strap in. That's not speed.
You got it. All right, cowboys. And cowgirl.
I'm just so into it. I ain't even reacting.
It's like, so there's juices to help him with the G's.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
before.
it's crazy. Dang.
It will auto-lock on Eros for the missiles.
15G.
Survivability of the crew is questionable beyond this point.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to stay with Eros, even if it kills them.
I put on a good face when you almost died in that transport from Palace. I even
and yes, and that is what I love about you.
She
won't let him say it, yeah.
I know that, and I'm sorry.
We know where this is going.
Never have to apologize to me.
Sorry. Just know I want to be there with you. But our home is threatened. And if I left, you wouldn't respect me anyway.
Why did I marry such a great woman?
You got very lucky, didn't you?
She wouldn't let him get it out.
Nope. You know we staying, man. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
Alright.
See, look. Building hands.
Gotta get close now.
It's unbelievable, huh? What in the world?
Another 50 meters or so. So far the station.
They could have stayed on that scene a little longer.
Let's keep it that way.
It's forming into beings. I wonder if they're going to become denser and denser and denser, so they can be like androids. That's crazy. Just a thought.
Sorry about this, guys.
Hurry up. Like.
Okay.
Can't take the Razorback.
Razorback.
Catch me if you can.
I don't know how he's maintaining his sanity at this point. I really don't.
Naomi, can you check the med data on my suit? Naomi's heat map. You know where it's leading us? It's leading us right back to the Blue Falcon. Where we found Julie? I mean, what are the chances, right? I think she's still in there.
Miller,
Oh,
Julie Mouse
God.
dead. We both saw her.
Yeah, but what does that mean to a proto-molecule, right? I'm not talking about her body, I mean her consciousness.
You said that.
Part of her. It might be a part of this rock.
Jesus.
Julie's the first one to get infected.
That's crazy.
And it was right there at the Blue Falcon. Proto-molecule infected her.
Yeah.
What if she infected the proto-molecule back? She's the seed crystal.
What?
Miller, what the hell's happening down there?
Stop chasing arrows!
I can't do that! Hold in!
What do we do?
Alex, tap the brakes, but do not lose visual.
My God, how is he even able to do this? This is
Crazy. Right?
beyond anything I've ever seen on TV. What in the world?
Get the goddamn missiles. She'll dodge those just like she did the Naru. Something a lot worse.
Us. I'm losing visual.
Back off now. Find a way to divert those missiles.
And then what?
I'll try to reach Julie. If there's any part of her still left, I'll get her to stop this rock. And if that doesn't work,
They did a good job of with acting and like they were under so much incredible pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I believed every moment of that. I was holding my breath like
yes, sir. It was tense.
Yeah, it was. That was so good. And he was like, you gotta pull it up. And they're like, oh, struggling. I'm like, oh man.
Right now, it's imperative you divert Earth's missiles away from Eros.
The UN's gonna think we're stealing their missiles. Like this whole thing is a ploy.
Right.
They're gonna nuke Tycho next.
Eros is gone.
Tell me you know what you're doing. You little shit.
Yeah.
We've got guidance control. I'll take them on a long ride.
It's so much.
It's like neurons.
Yeah, and
like
it's
brain
just
cells right here.
Well, you made it. You're beautiful. Just get Julie to stop that rock and we'll come in and swoop you up.
The bird that he always see.
Oh yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what bird? But yeah, you did see a bird often.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I have never seen before. It's just beyond me. You know what I'm saying? What in the world? It's really just all feeding off of her one consciousness?
Well, I mean, maybe, because if she was the first, I
yeah,
guess.
Yeah. And then they said she infected it.
Mm-hmm.
So...
there she is.
Julie?
They didn't take her body. This is so crazy. I don't even know what to do with myself.
You need to wake up now, kid.
They just left her there? Oh.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Can you hear me? You need to come back to me now.
I wish y'all could see Agent X's face.
Look like she's trying to talk.
Yeah.
Eros Station.
What happened to me? I don't like it.
Used to be a cop on series. I was supposed to find you.
Her body is like light.
Bring you home.
It's like a hologram.
Kidnap job. They left me here all alone. They never came for me. I was going home.
Yeah, we're gonna need to stop that, Jules.
No. You can't take the razor back.
You never took shit from anyone, did you?
This is unbelievable. Look at the scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. It's well put together.
Oh my God.
I know. You can't go to Earth. A lot of good people are gonna die if we go there. They're the same people you're fighting for. You only go to Venus. We're headed that way anyway. Go to Venus. Work continues.
I don't think I can.
I am speechless.
You gotta press it. Yeah, he's gotta press it. He's gotta keep trying.
I know you're a fighter. I know. You can steer this ship.
I'm done fighting.
Oh, come on.
I just want to go home.
You can't go home, Julie. I'm sorry. Go anywhere else in the whole universe, we can't go home. But wherever you go, you're not gonna do it alone. So hold this for a minute. Don't let go.
Why did he do that?
Telling her she's not gonna be alone, so he's gonna join her.
What is even happening? Oh my God.
I think he's also gonna try to control the ship too, maybe. But
yeah, this is not where I saw his character going, but okay.
What happened to us now?
I don't know. Die, maybe. If we don't die, that'll be interesting. Whatever happens, happens to both of us.
Wow, he's that mesmerized by her.
You belong with me.
this really happening? What? Are they dreaming? What? Wow,
that's crazy.
Was incredible.
That was great. Great piece of work right there.
They could have turned it off there. Like,
yeah, I thought
it was going off too, you know. Mm-hmm. That was magical.
It was going to Venus.
Yeah.
Goes to Venus?
Yeah. He talked her into going to Venus.
Mm-hmm. It's not the last of them, though, huh?
Last of who?
Miller.
I don't think so. But his partner, like, just left. Remember?
Yeah.
Jay Hernandez. Whoa.
Wow, that's some stuff.
That might be the end.
That's some stuff.
It literally crashed into Venus.
Yes, it did. And the
what is... Okay, you guys, that was the end. That was the end of episode 5. That episode was so good, right? Mm-hmm. Like, off the charts good.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Oh, man. It was beyond. That was the best episode of the season so far. It might be the best episode of the series. Like, just the way they did it. The way they set it up. Yeah. I don't even know what I just watched. Like, I need some time to process. It was so good.
But you said it. It was some connection that he felt with her, and he never met her.
Yeah.
For him to do this.
So he...
Hey, but they saved Earth.
Let's start at the beginning. So, what happened at the beginning? Where did we leave off? Oh, okay. So we left off with Miller stuck on Eros, right? We figured out that Eros is sentient and it's doing its own thing. It's got a course towards Earth because, come to find out, what's her name? Julie? Julie. She was steering it the whole time just through her consciousness, right?
She wants to go home.
She wanted to go to Earth. And so she was the station. She was Eros. Mm-hmm. That was so
she became a part of it.
That reveal itself. I mean, it was so mind-blowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so...
but ultimately believable because we have been talking about how...
Yeah. You mentioned
the particles has just been integrated.
Yeah, and you mentioned she might still be alive, and I just, yeah.
In some form.
In this form, just the reveal of her, just that whole sequence was just so mystical and ethereal, and the music, and you know what I'm saying. It put me in a trance-like state. I was hypnotized by. I was just as mesmerized by her as Joe was. You know what I mean? It was just so.
The score
something I've never
was perfect.
Yes, you know? Something I've never seen on TV. Like it was just beyond me. It was literally just the imagination just come to life on the screens. Yeah. Whoever wrote that episode is just kudos to everyone involved because that was just it put me in an emotional state that I've never been in before just from this one episode. It was like a movie type of experience, wasn't it? Can you imagine being in a theater with all of that surround sound and
yeah, and I think the acting of this was really good as far as, you know, how they felt when they knew what was happening. Once they stopped it, you know, your girl Naomi started shedding a tear. Like you knew that this is.
Oh, you mean yeah?
Yeah, but they had to trust him. They had to trust him, and you know, our woman in power, you know, said, "Hey, we don't have a choice."
Christian, yeah,
we don't have a choice. Like, what are you talking about? We need to think about this. Like,
just the impossible odds in this episode too. You know, even in the war room, that was good too. That was captivating television as well. Just what do we do? You know, in this situation with Eros coming towards us, you know, and who is at fault? What course of action do we take at this point? And they shot off all those missiles. Even that scene was just
hundreds of
beyond,
missiles,
wasn't it?
Yeah,
out of this world, literally out of this world type of shot.
Makes me wonder how much more defense mechanism they have.
None, because he said they shut off half and then it wound up failing. I mean, this episode was so good. What was this, episode 5? I guess that's halfway through, right? That's the halfway mark.
Yeah,
but
this, you mentioned missiles, is making me think if Mars or the belt going to see it as a form of aggression. Like,
oh, you think so?
Well, I mean, it didn't hit Eros, so where are the missiles?
Oh, that's a good point. And what was Fred saying? Fred was saying they're going to take this as that they were doing something.
Well, he figured that Earth was going to, especially if they didn't, hit it successfully, that he's in a plot against them with Mars.
Right.
Which is not true because it didn't even hit them.
Right. They need to Earth, Mars, the belt, everything. Everyone needs to unite in order to deal with this force. Because it's still out there, even though...
It's still out there because this one's gone, but, there's like the other guy that was, I don't know if he's still on there. He could be somewhere else. Maybe they mimicked someone.
Oh, yeah.
The proto-molecule is on another ship somewhere.
Because we see what happened with just Julie and how it literally became this whole entire ecosystem on its own, just from her. One little particle grew to this massive, it was just beyond, right? And it was, I can't even, I don't even have the words to describe that whole scene, right? Now, is Joe Miller dead? Is he dead? Just tell me now.
We saw an explosion, but as they say, we didn't see
a body. We didn't see a body. And just like with Julie, we didn't, we never saw them dispose of her. So
yeah, we saw Eros go into that.
Yeah, and explode. Yeah.
Is unreal.
Yeah. So
unreal.
I just can't believe that they're just gonna. That's crazy. How you just get rid of a main character like that? But they did the same thing to Jay Hernandez.
Yeah, they just stabbed
him.
They just stopped. Although he was alive.
He was in the hospital. Remember, he was in the hospital getting on the mend, and then that was that. So I just don't even know. Jade Hernandez could pop up. So, and literally because of the way they set this particle up, and that we don't know much about it at all.
They can go anywhere.
Joe Miller could still come back. You know what I'm saying? Right. So. Oh, that was phenomenal. I loved it. I just loved every minute of it. I wish I had more time to get my thoughts together, but I feel like we're missing huge chunks, but it's stuck with me. Like I can't see anything past that. I was trying to go from the beginning, to the middle I just can't see past that.
The visual of what we saw is just...
It was
great.
Yeah.
It was great. The dialogue, the score, like all of that.
This is what's been missing for our sci-fi. You know what I'm saying? Our sci-fi television. This was it. Oh yeah, this is so good. Yeah. All right, you guys. That's gonna be it for me. What about you, Agent X? You have anything more to add?
See you on the flip side.
All right, you guys. See you on the flip side. If you enjoyed this video, then please do not hesitate to like, comment, subscribe, and share all that good stuff. Every gesture of support helps us out here on YouTube. Okay. All right, you guys. Until next time, let's flow.